What's up, everyone? Trevito here with my series, The Last Man Standing. It's a short series where in these videos I will be talking about a character who I am choosing to win the Tournament of Power as the last man standing. This series is about the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super. As we all know, the Tournament of Power is for the survival of a universe. At the end of the 48 minutes, whichever universe has the most fighters left wins, or if there is one fighter remaining, that fighter wins the tournament for their universe, they survive, and the winning fighter gets a wish. In this hypothetical video, I will be choosing a character and who I'd love to see them face in a final one-on-one scenario to win the tournament. I will name possibly more than one person I'd like to see them fight one-on-one, by the way. We must acknowledge that even though this tournament is every universe for themselves, it is also and can be every fighter for themselves at the very end. Vegeta mentions in episode 91 that he is motivated to be the last man standing and win over Goku. So let's assume hypothetically, for pride and bragging rights, our fighters and other fighters will do the same, and that it will end up a one-on-one fight at the end. I will be doing videos for several characters, male and female, so look out for the rest of them, and please subscribe if you love Dragon Ball. But let's begin with the last man standing, Frieza. Frieza, at the time that I'm making this video, is supposed to be making a comeback into the tournament. At least that's what we're assuming because of spoilers, okay? Now, if you haven't seen the spoilers, you're about to get spoiled. So, Frieza's supposed to come back. He's been mentioned, okay, that Goku's going to suggest him as a fighter. If this dude comes back, here's some people that I'd like to see him fight one-on-one in the finale for the survival of our universe, alright? Actually, before I get into the fighters, just the irony of Frieza, the universal dictator of our universe at one point. Beerus is like #1 henchman / prodigy, whatever you want to call him. The ruthless savage that he doesn't give a crap about anybody. He has no sympathy, empathy. The dude's a dark, cold, cocky, spoiled, evil Prince Soul thing, man. I mean, this guy is horrible. Like, probably the most truly, consciously evil villain that we have had in Dragon Ball history, okay? So, if this guy wins, it's so ironic, especially with him being, you know, the last fighter brought in. Who would have thought that the last fighter brought in with, like, no last-second training or anything ends up winning the freaking whole thing? And he's, like, you know, he's the guy that was tearing up the universe and wanting to have it all for himself. And the guy wants immortality, and he's about to give, you know, his universe immortality to keep living forever and not be destroyed. How crazy would that be? So I think that's pretty cool. But here's the first person I want to see him go up, not first person, but, you know, who he be the last man standing against, and for the same reasons, Toppo or Jiren. Mainly because Frieza is so evil, man, and just for him, oh man, just for him to say something like, oh, you beat that monkey, well, you're not going to defeat me. Oh, you thought that he was evil? That guy wouldn't hurt a fly. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to enjoy destroying your universe. I am enjoying seeing all these universes suffer. He could just say so much evil crap, man. I mean, all these people that Frieza's fighting is going to be pretty dark, honestly. But, man, because Toppo, we know he's huge on justice. Yo, he would hate Frieza. And for him to lose against Frieza, I mean, for Frieza to beat Toppo or Jiren, that's like evil defeating good. Where we always try to have the concept of, oh, good will always triumph over evil. This completely goes against the grid with that. That evil will prevail, and evil will save the universe. And evil winning, Frieza winning, is for the better of the entire universe and the safety of its inhabitants. It's such a crazy, wild, like, unorthodox concept that, dude, it's freaking amazing, okay? So, especially with Toppo, I mean, he could, like, make fun of Toppo, like, psh, oh, you remind me of the Ginyu Force with your stupid names and poses. You just make fun of that, which would super get under Toppo's skin. That'd be cool. Jiren, you know, Jiren because of the Pride Trooper thing too, but then at the same time also, man, Jiren, you know, he's supposed to be the strongest guy, so it'd just be crazy to see, like, Frieza go all out with his gold form, knock out Jiren, show that he's super powerful, give him more credibility, you know, just for his comeback at all, even in the beginning of the series, which was questionable and had no ties until now. And that'd just be really cool to see Frieza, like, you know, quote unquote, end up like being like the most powerful villain in a way. So that's the first person or people I should say. Second is Frieza versus Hit. Just because it's Hit, and you know, Hit is a more popular character now. Frieza versus Hit would be interesting. I think Frieza would be a huge underdog, honestly, and people, it would like bring, you know, nervousness and fear. Like, yeah, there's no way Frieza could freaking beat Hit. Like, we're screwed. But you know, somehow Frieza figures out a way to win. Let's just say Frieza uses some technique we've never seen before too, and beats Hit, and then it creates like some what if hypothetical thing that gets the community talking, and is like, oh man, like what if Frieza used this move at one point, or like what if Frieza used this move now against Goku or Vegeta or something. You know, it just create a lot of cool talks for the community. But that's why I want to see him up against Hit. Now, the last person I'd want to see him fight is any one of the Universe 6 Saiyans. Because Frieza has... Okay, first he eliminated the Saiyan race. He's going to go crazy once he figures out, holy cow, like, there's more of these freaking monkeys. There's more of these Super Saiyans, which, you know, Saiyans, the blonde hair, the blue eyes, literally put fear into his heart and soul. And, like, the dude quivered when he saw Trunks after, you know, getting beat up by Goku. And, you know, the dude wants his revenge. He couldn't even get his revenge once he fought. I mean, he kind of did. Like, if it wasn't for Whis' powers, the whole Earth would be destroyed. So thank God for Whis. All right. But, man, like, just him and his history with the Saiyans. And, I don't know, it's kind of dark, you know. Like I said, some things will be dark in this video about it. You know, oh, he destroys the Saiyans again. He once again wipes out the race of Saiyans. Because, you know, him winning will technically erase the Saiyans. And, man, that'd just be wild. And he just have his wish. And you know, it'd just be like so sick too. But like, I don't know. Arguably, it could make for good screening, man. Like him just beating the crap and like just destroying one of the Saiyans, man. Like just him, you know, manhandling and humiliating one of the Saiyans, whether it's Caulifla or Kale, or you know, even Kaba, man. Like. Or, you know, especially if it's Kaba. Like, if it's Kaba, Kaba could speak highly of Vegeta, you know, like, oh, this was, you know, like, he was my mentor and blah, blah, blah. Like, let's say, like, it was Vegeta, Frieza, and Kaba last three. Frieza knocks out Vegeta, like, blindsidedly and, like, unexpectedly, like, in a super cheap way. And Kaba just sees the disrespect and is like, man, you guys both could have beat me and then, you know, could have guaranteed the survival of your universe, and you dishonorably did that. You know, Kaba's pretty big on honor. He's a good guy. And then Frieza's like, oh, screw honor, screw you Saiyans, you know, screw everything about this tournament. I don't care who survives. I just want to survive. And then, bam, like, lets loose on Kaba and beats him. However it is, man, just him and his cockiness, the things that he would say about the Saiyans and finally having revenge on the Saiyans, I just think that would make for a decent story too. But hey, if you liked anything I had to say, please like this video. Please subscribe. I have other videos about the Tournament of Power and who will be the last man standing and why I'd want them to be the last man standing against, you know, a certain character and why they should win. Please subscribe again. Please show support, especially if you love Dragon Ball. But until next time, I hope that you guys check out more on who will be the last man standing.